Developments in a heartbreaking murder case dating back more than 2 decades. An appeals court overturning the conviction of a mother on death row for the 1989 killing of her 4-year-old son. Debra Milke was accused of telling the boy he was going to see Santa, but instead having 2 men shoot him to death in the desert. ABC 15's Angie Holdsworth is following this complicated case. And Angie, this means she could actually get a whole new trial.
Yeah, that's quite possible. The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals actually ruled that the county attorney must make that decision whether they want to retry her, or it's possible she could be released. Now, they're basing this whole ruling on the conduct of one key detective.
She's thrilled, and obviously she would like to get out right now, but we're some steps away from that.
From death row, Debra Milke's attorneys were the ones who told her about the ruling that overturns her conviction and sentence for the 1989 death of her son, Christopher.
She says no one understands the grief I've had about Christopher. Everybody is focused on all this, but she's just the loss of her son. She was close to Christopher.
Rick Romley was county prosecutor at the time of Milke's trial. He says they had a strong case against her.
Surprised and disappointed. I mean, it's been, 20-plus years since her conviction. It was a horrific case that really did galvanize the community.
The Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals is raising questions about the detective in the case, accused of misconduct that may have impacted this case and others.
Of course you expect appeal issues to come up, but 22 years later, I'm surprised that this type of an issue came up so late.
Milke could get a new trial. The ruling, vindication for a woman who still claims to be innocent, and a loss of faith for many others who will always believe she is a heartless killer. And we are hearing from the state attorney general's office tonight, and they say they likely will appeal this ruling in the Supreme Court. So there's going to be more legal wranglings with this and a lot more time before we maybe actually see a new trial or even the possibility of her releasing. So it's not over yet.
And still nothing brings that little toddler back. Angie, thank you.